Austria recently grew some balls to believe that they do not need Russian gas. Anyway, hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and so let's start with the Russians Gazprom, the gas giant from Russia, stopped the flow of natural gas to Austria. OMV, which is their utility company in Austria, say that Gazprom have no longer is no longer sending gas to Austria. Yeah, and there is a good reason for it. So because OMV say that they will not pay for Gazprom gas. Why? Because the International Chamber of Commerce awarded the Austrian company, the OMV, a 230 million euro award, arbitration award. And you know for what reason? Yeah, because they did not get regular gas supply through the German side. Um, so they say that they have been awarded under the rules. Still, this this from OMV.com. This their official news. They say that so on the 30th of November, they announced the receipt of an arbitral award under the rules of the International Chamber of Commerce. They say that the Gazprom Export, which is the company that deal with the exporting of the Russian gas, irregular German gas supplies, which then did not, which ended in September 2022. So there is no more gas, I think, by then. So OMV is very angry. They wanted compensation for the damages that they have, they have to absorb due to this intermittent gas supply and the cut off of the gas supply. So which amounts to 230 million euros. So and then plus interest, interestingly. So this, because this contributed to their balance sheet losses, so they need to get their money back. It has nothing to do with European Union or calling some kind of boycott. It have nothing to do with unusual things happening, something weird stuff exploding in the North Sea. So anyway, so they decided that they're going to offset the claim through not paying for the gas. So they wanted free gas, essentially, to get back the $230 million. And interestingly, they never asked Gazprom for permission. They never asked Gazprom that if this is okay, and they never wait for Gazprom to fight this arbitration or whatnot. Then they just decided we are not gonna pay, and and then Russia just stopped the flow of natural gas. They just cut it. Austria, the neutral country, have no sense of proportions, where whatever. So as a result, now LNG tankers are now diverted to Europe from Asia immediately after the gas supply that's cut to Austria. Austria mentioned that they actually have enough gas. They say that they have 90% storage at this moment, so they say they have no problems. There's sufficient stock to provide gas to its customers. Of course, they never talk about whether there will be a price raise or not. So LNG tankers are being diverted. There's quite a number of tankers being diverted, at least five of these natural gas ships. So do you have the Vivid City LNG tanker, which is in the Equatorial Guinea going to Bangladesh, and then they was diverted heading towards Britain. And then you have the Gaslock Windsor, which was at Sabine Pass, supposed to head to China, diverted to the Britain. And then we have the BW Lesmes tanker in Nigeria, supposed to head to China, head to Britain. This somehow everyone is going to Britain. The main reason is they claim, according to this analyst from ICIS, a data intelligence firm, say that this is most likely because the European terminals are very busy, so they are heading to the UK as there is more space for unloading. Very, very curious. So but of course, there is also others like the diamond gas crystal heading towards South Korea, diverted to Holland or Netherlands to the Dutch Gate terminal. and there's another called Flex Vigilant, diverting from China now heading to Europe. Tentatively do not know where it's going to head to. So definitely Austria, is preparing for the worst, or maybe this could also be, middleman trying to make a buck, trying to sell more expensive gas, to Austria, since Austria, have too much money. So yeah, for the Austrian, be prepared to eat a little cheaper, because maybe gas in the near future is going to get more expensive, because things is not going to get much better, I feel. So of course, with the cutting of gas, definitely, we have to bring in the European Union Commission chief, the president, Ursula von der Leyen, accused Russia of using energy supply as a form of blackmail against Austria and the EU. I'm not sure why it has anything to do with the EU, but yeah, he said that the Gazprom decision to halt the gas supply, is Putin weaponizing energy to pressure Europe. So, although Europe is weaponizing Ukraine to attack Russia as well, to fight with Russia, of course, that doesn't matter, because they say that, no, Russia is the invader, so, it doesn't matter. So, then she gave assurance that EU is prepared for such actions, emphasizing gas storage of facilities across the bloc is full and Europe is prepared for winter. So definitely say that EU's solidarity with Austria is there. So very, very interesting. So, and then yeah, of course, this easily very conveniently for Miss Ursula to forget that she was the one that asked Russia to not sell to Europe. Like, yeah, they in 2022 September, they said they decided to cap on Russian gas because she want to cut Russian energy, revenue, which she claimed that is being used to wage war on Ukraine, which is actually true. Russia's revenue from oil and gas is actually used to fund the war machine, and they are preparing for this. So now, so by the September 2022, they have reduced the import from Russia to only 9% of their total gas import. And then suddenly now, Putin is actually using energy as a weapon. She was the one that uses energy as a weapon against the Russians themselves. So, yeah, hypocrisy knows no bound. They are all hippos. So, and then, however, the interesting thing about this issue is that the gas supply actually did not reduce. That is an interesting thing. The gas is still flowing. So according to the data that people have been following, the flow towards the other European countries are totally not affected. Their energy continues to be flowing to the rest of Europe. To the gas are going to Slovakia and Austria. Czechia. Sorry, this is not true. This was the gas pipeline that was I read the wrong thing. So it was going towards Slovakia and Hungary and whatnot. So, and this gas pipeline that links to Slovakia, Czechia, which is the Czech Republic, they changed the name, and Austria. This is actually the pipeline that goes to Ukraine. So, and the Ukraine do not want to renew the pipeline because they don't want free money. So this will end soon. I'll talk about it later. So that's the thing. And the new buyers and middlemen in Europe has stepped in and actually bought up all the unsold gas seemingly. And so the supply actually did not change at all. So according to the information, Gazprom gas supply remains around at the same volume as normal. So now new buyers seems to have appeared to buy up all this gas. Tentatively, no one dares or wants to answer if they have bought extra gas. People have been questioning Slovakia but no, they say that nobody want to answer that. So the gas are still being sold largely in Slovakia and Hungary, as well as towards Czech Republic, despite Czech Republic didn't seem to have direct contracts. So smaller volumes are also going to Italy and Serbia. So the flow of Slovakia to Czech Republic have risen quite a lot since October the 1st, despite Czech actually do not have a contract with Gazprom, so they are rebuying definitely for sure. So and the traders and analysts are still wondering where the gas come from. Is it from the Turk Stream or is it via Ukraine? A lot of mystery right here, and that totally because so much money is involved. Why I want to review, because yeah, everybody can earn some money, and yeah, Russian gas is definitely still being greatly bought within Europe. So so this was also the interesting part that Czechia or Czech Republic have 74% more the flow of gas from Slovakia to Czech Republic. From my understanding, Slovakia is not a gas producing country. So yeah, I wonder where the gas come from. So anyway, and of course we have to also talk about this, which I did mention a bit just now, that Ukraine has decided not to renew the pipeline. So the pipeline, the gas pipeline going from Russia through Ukraine to Europe, where Ukraine gets free gas, they get transit money. It's free money basically. They didn't get free gas, they get free money. So they get free money, and they refuse to they don't want the free money anymore. They feel like they want to punish. Basically it's like Ukraine sanctioning Slovakia, Hungary, and Czechia and Austria. It's like Ukraine decided that you guys do not deserve Russian gas. It doesn't go the other way around. To the Russians, I don't think it matters really that much, like if the gas go through Ukraine or not, because the gas will just flow all around the world and go back to Europe. So it's more like Ukraine is sanctioning Austria, Hungary, and Slovakia, because these guys are not friendly enough to Ukraine. So this gas pipeline deal is going to end on December 31st, 2024, which is the end of this year. So which means that most likely the gas supply going through Ukraine will be shut out entirely by the end of this year for sure. So because Russia don't play games, so I think once it's over, it's over. So they will get a cut. And yeah, so and the EU has warned member countries to prepare for a world without Russian gas. So with the Ukraine gas amounting 5% of total EU gas import. So anyway, this is the entire situation with the Austrian gas situation with Gazprom, which have definitely wider geopolitical implications. We'll continue to monitor and see how this continue to develop. So anyway, thank you for watching. Do subscribe, press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next update.